Hey, so I just thought I'd let y'all know kind of what I've been up to. Obviously, I don't really make a lot of content anymore. I'm pretty disengaged from a lot of like public social media, opening myself up, being vulnerable. It's just not really my thing online in these days because, like, just trust me. Like, you go out there and you tell people like your weaknesses, things that make you vulnerable, and it's just not a good idea. I don't recommend it. Um, there's a lot of really fake people online, and someone make content. I don't really want to collaborate with people like grifters, a lot of creeps, and it's just not as fun to me as it used to be. It's just kind of, there's a lot of repetition, there is a lot of drama, and this is always going to be this 24/7 bad news, a bunch of extremists trying to get people to join their new religion or whatever. It's all very unhealthy. And so, it really hurts when you find out somebody isn't who they said they are, and they backstab you, and it happens again and again and again and again. And that's very repetitive, but a lot of this drama is very repetitive. A lot of, content is that people expect is to cater to and like affirm what they already believe. There's a very serious lack of curiosity, I feel like, with online content consumers, and a lot of the content is just brain rot, and it makes me sick to watch. It makes me feel like shit, and I find tuning it out and just perfecting the art of doing nothing, or just playing video games, hanging out with friends, I find that more fun, and I highly recommend it, because reading all this like super negative, angry shit all the time is not good for anyone's mental health. And that is why I just kind of like abstained from doing content. I've abstained from being too personal with people, like I don't put necessarily things out there anymore that are like my trauma and my pain, because it's not safe. And people use that against you, and people will use what you don't say against you. Oh, you never even say anything about something or other. Well, you should have came to them to validate your pain. So I won't even deal with it out the gate. I'll just focus on my own life. I don't have to tell anyone anything. So people are like, why didn't you talk about this before? Why didn't you open up about your pain that I'm going to invalidate? Why don't you open up to me? Because I don't open up to you about anything, because I keep it myself. And so that's kind of what I've been up to, and kind of protecting my space, and just upholding some boundaries. And you got people on social media arguing about like eugenics and flat earth and stuff, and it's like you find yourself on an app or a message board and people are discussing that shit, like taking it seriously, like this is something we need to really debate, like probably should not be there. It's probably not good to be in a space with the stupid people, giving legitimacy to the stupid people. Like that's what stupid people do, and smart people can do stupid things sometimes. So I'm just, these edgelords and people you could argue with all day online, they're always going to be there. And it seems like kind of a popular fad right now, because there's a lot of people who are late to the party, who are now arguing and getting sucked down these internet rabbit holes. But this shit is getting really old, and I can't be the only one out here who's getting tired of it and bored of it and wants to kind of like hang out with friends in real life, read a book, play some video games. And that's way healthier in my opinion. That's why I'm doing pretty good, you guys. I'm doing pretty good, because I just found some healthy ways to cope with some of the current tragedies and catastrophes that are going on, and make sure that in my life things are good.